Yeah, yeah.
I know. Thank you.
That was fun.
Thanks.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry, that first. Oh my God! Thanks, Aaron.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this is amazing. Hello, everyone. I am Peter Esperanza, and we are now doing a special tutorial, math tutorial video on fraction. And today I have the pleasure of having my former student come and help me out in this math video. For all of you who don't know him, and I doubt it if anyone here don't know, Aaron Sanchez is an all-star player in MLB, and he's from Barstow. And I know he's amazing in baseball, but for me, I just know him because he's my math student in Algebra 1, Geometry, Algebra 2, Pre-Calculus, and even AP Statistics. That's how I know him, and that's how I still know him. And it's pretty cool that he agreed to do this with me, and hopefully you will learn from us. At sa mga kababayan ko na nanonood ng video na ito, dito si Aaron Sanchez para tulungan tayong magsagot ng fractions. Alright, fractions. I've been teaching algebra for so long. I'm teaching Algebra 1 for adults and Algebra 1 for freshman students at the high school. And one of the most important skills that students need to know is working with fractions. And a lot of people, like me, I struggled in fraction. Did you struggle in fraction? So we both struggled in fraction when we were still a student. And the key for understanding fraction is to know your times table. If you will master your multiplication table, fractions, and every math problem that you will encounter, it will be a lot easier. And we did a little bit of practice a while ago, and this one really helped. So one tip to understand math better is to master the multiplication table. So we're going to start with simplifying fraction, and in simplifying fraction we're just going to do prime factorization, wherein we're going to find all the prime numbers of a certain number so we can cancel them and make it smaller. So I'm gonna start, and then Aaron will do all the even numbers and I'll do the odd numbers.
Perfect.
Ready?
Let's do this.
Let's do this. Alright, so let's start with problem number 1. We have 4 over 12, and 4, if we find the prime factorization of 4, we know it's 2 times 2, and the prime factorization of 12, we know 12 is 4 and 3, and 4 can still be broken apart into 2 and 2, so we can just write 2, 2, and 3. And by doing this, simplifying will be a lot easier because all we have to do is to cancel all the common terms, which is 2 and 2, and whatever is left over is your simplest form of your fraction. So 4 over 12 is equal to 1 over 3 if you simplify the fraction. And you want to go ahead and answer number 2?
And same thing for question number 2. 15, you can break it down to 5 and 3. And 21, you can break it down to 7 and 3. You cancel that out, answer's 5 over 7.
See, if Aaron Sanchez can simplify fraction, you can certainly simplify fraction as well.
Multiplication table is key.
Yes, this is your cheat sheet. You need to memorize this. 18 and 12. 18 I know is 9 and 2, and 9 is 3 and 3, so 3, 3, 2. And 12 is 4, 3, so it's 2, 2, 2, 3. 2, 2, 3. And I'll cancel 2, 2, 3, 3, and I'm left with
3 over 2.
3 over 2. Alright.
Okay. 6 is 3 and 2, and 22 is 11 and 2. You cancel that out, you're left with 3 over 11, and that is your answer.
Yes. And 21 over 70. 21 is 7 and 3. 70 is 7 and 10.
And you can still break that
I
down.
can still break 10 into 5 and 2.
2.
So 7, 3, 7, and 5, and
2.
2. And now all of them are prime numbers. And for those of you who don't know what the smallest prime number is, the smallest prime number is not 1, it's actually 2. Because most of my students always tell me that the smallest prime number is 1. It's not, it's 2. 5 times 2 is 10. So it's 3 over 10.
9 is 3 and 3. 15 is 5 and 3. You break that down, you cancel those out. Answer is 3 over 5.
Yeah. And that is how we simplify.
And make sure you always show your work, or it's not, there's no credit.
Yes, you need to show your work.
You have to show your work.
Well, the reason why you need to show your work is it's because you see your steps, and if ever you make a mistake, you can go back and you can see.
Exactly.
Yes, exactly. So always show your math work because it will really help you. And this is how we simplify. And simplifying fraction is one of the keys in understanding the other operations and fractions. And today, Aaron and I will be multiplying, dividing, adding, and subtracting, and simplifying fractions. So everything that you need to know about fractions
is going to happen today.
It's going to happen today. So we're done with simplifying. And now we're going to be multiplying fraction. And in multiplication of fractions, we were taught to multiply across. So if I have 4 and 3 and 12 and 5, I will multiply 4 times 3 and 12 times 5. And we know that's going to be a big number, and then we're going to simplify it again. But Aaron and I will teach you a technique on how we can multiply numbers or fractions a lot easier.
Going back to using our multiplication table.
Yes.
It's key.
We are going to use this and factor each term, starting with 4. 4 is 2, 2. 2, 2. 12 is
6, 2.
6 and 2, which
and
is...
you can break down 6 is 3 and 2.
3, 2, 2. Multiplied by 3 and 5. You don't need to break that apart because it's already prime. And here, what you can do is just cancel out the common term after you broken down the numbers into its prime factorization. So we can cancel 3, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2. And what left is 1 over 5. And this is how we multiply fraction using prime factorization. So instead of multiplying across, this method will give you the smallest fraction, or the simplest term of the fraction without multiplying across. All right, Aaron.
Question number 2. 15, you can break that down to 5 and 3. 21 is 7 and 3. You already keep 7 and 3. You just bring that over because you can't take that down. You start breaking those down. Right, and you can go 7 and 7, and your answer is now 5 over 3.
See, that's how simple multiplication of fraction is. You don't need to multiply a lot. You just need to simplify and break it apart and multiply the small numbers. So 12 times 2 over 3. 18 is 9 and 2, which is 3, 3, 2. 3, 3, 2. 12 is 6, 2.
3 times 2 times 2.
3, 2, 2. And then 2 over 3 is already prime. So all we need to do is cancel. 3, 3, 2, 2. What else can we cancel? Oh, 2, 2, 2, 2.
3, 3.
Oh. So is the answer 0? Since we canceled all of them? 1. So your answer is 1 because it's all equal to 1 when you cancel, or if the denominator and numerator are the same, it's just 1. So this is equal to 1.
Okay, question number 4. 6 is 3 and 2 over 11 and 2. And then you keep 11 and 5. Help you out there. Cancel, 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 cancel. 5. 5.
And that's the product of 6 over 22 times 11 times 5. And then 21 over 70. 21 is 7, 3.
Yep.
70 is 7 and 10, but we know 10 is 5, 2. So 7, 5, and 2. Multiplied by, keep 5 over 3, and cancel 7. Cancel 5.
And cancel 3.
Cancel 3. And it's 1 over 2.
Boom.
And the last problem.
Last problem. 9 breaks down to 3 and 3. 15 breaks down to 5 and 3. You keep 5 over 2. You factor down, cancel out. Answer is 3 over 2.
Dang. And that's one operations of the 4 operations we're going to be showing today. Multiplication, finished. Hopefully you've learned something from Aaron Sanchez. Multiplication of fractions. Now we're going to divide fraction. And then division of fraction, it's pretty much the same as multiplication. A lot of students are thinking of cross multiplication and blah blah blah, but what we're going to do is to use the algebraic rule in dividing fraction, which is to copy the first fraction and then take the reciprocal of the second fraction and then proceed to multiplication. So for the first problem, I will copy the first fraction, 2 over 3, and multiply it with the reciprocal of the second fraction, which is, what's the reciprocal of 10 over 12? 12 over 10. So this is your first step, to set this up, and then since you are multiplying, we're going to use the same rule we did a while ago, which is to factor every numbers that we could factor. 2 over 3, we keep it. 12 is 6, 2,
and
which
you can
is
break down
3,
6
2.
is 3, 2, 2.
3, 2, and 2. And 10 is 5 and 2. And we cancel. The fun part is here, canceling. 3, 3.
2, 2.
2, 2.
2, 2. 2, 2.
Oh, we cannot cancel because
cancel that.
Yeah, because it's in the same.
Yeah,
they're both numerator, so we'll just multiply them and then leave it. So the answer is
4 over 5.
4 over 5. And that's a common mistake that most students do. So please don't multiply if they're on the same. If they are both numerators, you can only cancel common terms from the numerator and then the denominator.
Perfect.
So it's 4 over 5.
So we're going to start number 2. Like you said, we're going to go 1, 3. The reciprocal of that is 9 over 6. Keep 1 over 3. You can break that down to 3 and 3. 2 and 3. Cancel, cancel. Cancel, cancel. Answer is 1/2.
There. And it is 1/2. And number 3, copy 8, 10, multiplied by the reciprocal, 5, 2, factor of 8, 2, 2, 2, 5 and 2, 5 over 2. Cancel. Let's cancel this, cancel this, cancel this, and you're left with 2 over 1 or simply
2.
2. All right.
Question number 4, 7 over 11. 22 over 14 equals 7 over 11 times 11 over 2. 7 over 2. Cancel out.
What else can we cancel?
Cancel out.
There.
Cancel out. Equals 0.
Is it 0? No, it's 1. It is 1, so number 4 is also equal to 1. See how fun dividing fraction is? 20 over 16 is 20 over 16. Multiplied by the reciprocal, which is 8 over 10. And then we break it apart. 20 is 4, 5, which is 2, 2. So 2, 2, and 5. And 16 is 4, 4, which is
2, 2.
2, 2, 2, 2. 2, 2, 2, 2. Multiplied by 8, which is 4, 2, 2, 2, 2. And 10 is 5, 2. Once again, what we're doing is we're doing prime factorization. All the factors of the numerator and denominators are all prime numbers, and the reason why we're doing that is so that we can simplify our fractions
And
while
stay away from really big numbers.
Yes,
Because at the end of the equation, you're going to have to cancel. Or
exactly. See?
5, 5, 2, 2,
2, 2.
2, 2.
Oh, 0. 1. There. That's why it's important to show all your work so that you will be convinced that you are doing the right steps and not missing out.
Answer.
Yes. Last problem.
Question number 6.
Yes, question number 6.
18 over 30. Reciprocal of that is 5 over 12. We break that down. 18 goes to
9.
3, 3, 2. 30 goes to 10 and 3, and you can still break down 10, which is 5 and 2 and 3. And then you bring over 5, and you can break down 12, which is 6 and 2, and you can break down 6, which is 3, 2, and 2.
Yes.
And now you start canceling out. Boom, 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 boom. And 2 times 2 is 1 over 4.
And that is dividing or division of fraction. Dang, we're almost finished. And for the last part, we're going to be doing addition and subtraction of fraction. And addition and subtraction of fraction, they work the same way. So the formula is a over b plus or minus c over d. You just multiply a and d, and multiply b and c, and multiply b and d, and then just simplify. So this particular formula that we're going to show you is basically the formula that you will also encounter in algebra. So as early as now, you're doing rules in algebra, which works with fractions as well. So let's try that with problem number 1. So 2 ACBD, so 2 times 7, 2 times 7 plus 5 times 3, 5 times 3, and 5 times 7. So I'm just basically using the formula, and then I'll simplify each term. 2 times 7 we know is 14, 5 times 3 is 15, and 5 times 7 is 35. And then you just add the numerator. 14 and 15 is 29 all over 35. And just like what Aaron said, multiplication table, you need to master it. All right, Aaron.
On to question 2, using the formula ACBD, 1 and 3 plus 5 and 4 all over 4 and 3. 3 times 1 is 3 plus 5 times 4 is 20. All over 4 times 3 is 12. It's 23 over 12.
And that is how we add fractions like a gangster. So this one, number 3, we're subtracting. So the rule is still the same. ACBD. So 6 and 2, 6 and 2. But this time you will subtract 1 and 5, 1 and 5. All over 5 and 2, 5 times 2. 6 times 2 is 12. 12, right? Minus 1 times 5 is 5. 5 times 2 is 10. And 12 minus 5 is 7.
7 over 10.
And it's 7 over 10.
Question number 4. Like you said, back to minusing. Big thing.
Oh, dang.
7 times 22 minus 14 and 11 all over 11 times 22. 7 times 22 is 154.
That's why you need to know this.
14 times 11 is 154. 11 times 22 is 242. 0 over 242, which then again is big fat goose egg. And
it is 0 because we know that 0 over a number is 0, but a number over 0 is undefined. DNE. So this one is equal to 0. Now, for number 5, again, sa pag-add po ng mga fractions, kailangan gamitin natin formula. At ginagawa namin ni Aaron yung mga formula na ito kasi ito rin yung formula na gagamitin nyo kapag gumamit kayo ng mga algebraic expression pagdating nyo sa higher algebra. So, makakatulong to ng malaki sa pag-intindi nyo ng pag-solve ng fractions using algebra. So, for number 5, we have 4.
It's very simple this time because we have the same denominator.
Thank you for catching that. So, we have the same denominator here.
So, now you just add the fractions or subtract the fractions, and so what you're looking at is 4 plus 3 is 7, and then you keep the 9.
And 4 plus 3 is?
7 over 9. And there's your answer.
So that is why it's easier. It's always easier if your denominators are the same because you don't need to use the formula. You can use the formula and you will still get the same answer. But here, since you
just
know...
don't have to do all the work. You
don't need to do all this. So same denominator.
Just add or
subtract the numerator and copy the denominator. And number 6.
On to number 6. Same principle here. Same denominator. 8 minus 6 over 27. 7, sorry, is 2 over 27.
Hey. And that is how we simplify, multiply, divide, add, and subtract fractions. And as we have been mentioning, the multiplication table is key. You really need to know your multiplication table because this will really help you.
It makes things so much more easier.
Yes.
You don't have to deal with huge numbers. You deal with the smallest numbers and you start canceling out as we show work through this whole process, and it makes math so much more simple.
And fun.
And fun.
And also, not only that it's simple and fun, you will also, or this will also help you when you start working with algebraic expressions. So this one will be helpful to understand algebra better. Yes. And
Manood po kayo ng video ni Number Bender. Please like, share, and subscribe to Number Bender. Salamat po.
Once again, thank you for watching. Hopefully we'll see you again next time. Bye. Now, can you say something in Filipino?
Yeah, tell me.
Can you say no?
Just say it. Just say it out loud, and I'll try to repeat it.